Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, great to meet you, and happy spring to everybody. I love this time of the year. Summer's right around the corner, a little bit more time for R&R, kick back, chill a little bit, great time of the year. But with the spring upon us, I wanted to pop on today and talk about my top 3 surprising tips for combating allergy season. So as you know, we have a lot going on in my house. We moved here to South Florida a few years ago. There's all sorts of allergens, new allergens that we're not used to coming from New York our whole life. Plus, we have a big family filled with fur babies, dogs, and now I'm watching my daughter's cat. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and I know that myself personally and the rest of my family and even people who come to visit us are allergy sufferers. So there's lots of remedies out there, but today I wanted to talk about some surprising tips that we've been using recently, and they've really helped us. So I hope they help you too. You ready to get started? So my first tip is a very easy one, and everybody can do it. But I do think it's something that we just don't think about, and that is to check pollen counts and to plan your outdoor activities around them. So I know when the spring rolls around, and especially the summer, we're always out and about and we're doing really fun things. But those days can really wreak havoc on our allergies if we're not aware of what the pollen count is. So just hop on your computer. There are some great websites. I've been using pollen.com, and will actually give you local pollen counts. So you just type in your zip code. How amazing is that? It will tell you a forecast so you can plan ahead. So if you want to do any outdoor activities, if you're going to be on the road, you're better off planning them on the days that there are less pollen, less allergens in the air. There's also the National Bureau of Allergies. You can go on that website and they will give you information. I found these really helpful. For example, I had a friend who was visiting me recently, and she's an awful allergy sufferer. I felt so bad. She came to see us last year. The entire trip, it was this time of the year with the spring. Her eyes were watery. She had a headache. She was a trooper. She did everything with us, but I checked the pollen count websites recently, and I realized, like, if she had just put it off and come a month later, things would have been a lot better. So now that I know that, that's basically what we're doing, and I think it's an easy recommendation, super informative. So please share that with people. I think it's a really great piece of advice. So my next tip is about avoiding cat allergies. Let me tell you why this was so important to me recently. So everybody knows I have my 3 little fur babies. I have Appa, Gigi, and I have Baby. Her name is Baby. But my daughter is studying abroad right now. She's in Madrid, and she has little Mushy, who's a ragdoll cat. And she asked me to watch Mushy, so she's gone for literally 4 months. So of course, being the good grandma I am, I said I will 100% watch Mushy. Well, little did I know, within 3 days of my daughter leaving for Europe, I started getting migraines and really bad watery eyes. Honestly, at first, I wasn't even sure what it was because I have the dogs, right? But I realized it must be Mushy, so I must be allergic to something about her. And then my mom came over and she had the same experience. So needless to say, this was not good. So I started to research about cat allergies, and what I found out is that there's a tiny little protein called FeLD1, and it's in the cat's saliva. So when the cats groom themselves, they spread that and it becomes airborne. And so that's what starts to happen and why people experience allergies. So let me tell you my surprising tip. This is Packagin. My family and I have been using it. It is going to neutralize 98% of cat allergens in your home. It's super easy to use. It's in a spray bottle. You spray it, and within 10 to 15 minutes, you're going to feel so much better. By the way, 75% of people say they're not satisfied with the product they're using for cat allergens. So this is amazing and we love it. So I just want to show you what comes in the box and how to use it. It's very simple. This is the stabilizing solution and this is the neutralizing powder. This contains whisker block, which helps to break down the protein I told you about earlier. So basically you just put the powder in the spray bottle and then you put the stabilizing solution in, you shake it really well, we're gonna spray it. So you're gonna just spray it anywhere the cat hangs out. This is her little cat tree. You can do this every 2 to 3 days. Okay, we're gonna go over to my couch because that's a big area. So you can see Mushy likes to hang up there and I was sitting here and it was just awful. By the way, this is PhD engineered and allergist recommended. So it's a solid product. So now Mushy and I are best friends. She follows me everywhere, right Mushy? I'll go ahead and I'll put a link in my description for you. Breathe easier with packaging. And my last tip is, again, very, very easy. It will make a huge difference. And that is all about the air in your house. So this is a HEPA filter. For those of you who don't know what HEPA means, it means high efficiency air particle. So it's a special AC filter, but it has some sort of magic. I don't know the details, but basically it traps very, very minute particles. So they're not much more expensive than a regular AC filter. In my opinion, it's well worth it. We have the AC on all the time here in Florida, even in the winter. I think I put my heat on one time in the 4 years that I've been living here. So I change this. I have a note in my calendar. I literally change it once a month. Appa likes being in the video today. And then this we recently purchased as well. It was pretty inexpensive, but it's basically like an air purifier and it's a fan and it oscillates. So it just moves everything around the house. And I think between these two, it has helped so much. So I hope that you found the video helpful. If you suffer from seasonal allergies, I really would like to share it because those are absolutely no fun. So again, if you know anybody who also suffers, please share the video with them. If you have tips yourself, they don't have to be surprising, any sort of tips. Listen, allergies are allergies. We love to hear solutions for them. Home remedies are the best. Drop them in the comments. Great to share. I hope you guys enjoy the spring. I hope that you enjoy your fur babies and just get outside and do some fun outdoor activities, allergy free. I'll see you all soon.